Hey everybody and welcome. My name is Talanash. Today we'll be doing the Ancient Leshen event. Uh, so straight away, the moment I had entered, I had immediately fired up an SOS flare just because that this is a hard event. You do not want to do this without a group. It is right up there, if not harder, than Extreme Behemoth. Uh, so you do want a good group. So at the moment, I am waiting for reinforcements. And with that said, I would like to let you all know that as the gameplay goes on, I will do some commentary here and there, and I hope you all enjoy. So yeah, as you can see, it took me a couple minutes to get a group started. Um, and you'll see me going back and forth between the player menu to see who I'm going to be working with. And uh, just to see what weapon they'll be using, just so I sort of know what everybody's going to be doing based on that. And so as you can see, I had a, uh, several. My teammates are all over level 100, which for me is really surprising, just because I'm at the time had only been level 98. So the fact that my teammates were over level 100 was amazing. I was so stoked and couldn't wait to work with them, and hopefully it had worked out. And thankfully it did, because this is, like I said, this is a hard event.
You should be able to use fire to drive away those revolters.
Come on.
If you time your slinger shots carefully, you might be able to knock.
So as you can see, I waited for at least two other players to come and help me, and the moment we entered, I immediately shot down the falling boulders just to take care of a little bit of damage for us, just so that way he doesn't move and they don't hit him, because that would have been a waste, and would have been unfortunate. So the moment you enter, you want to knock those down because he is in perfect position for those things to hit him. So as you saw, one of my teammates had used the Igni sign, and he had flinched,
Moon's starting to move. Stay on
and he started trying to snuff out the flames. That doesn't always work. Just I don't just because the game developers just wanted to make it harder, because as you probably know, in the special event on the regular Leshen, you're able to just use that Igni sign non-stop and flinch the heck out of the Leshen. Unfortunately, that doesn't apply here with the ancient Leshen. My teammate had just got a lucky shot, and I had gotten the bonus of flinching the Leshen. Another thing is, do not go and rush the ancient Leshen. Do not pull the Leroy Jenkins. That is like an immediate, easy fail right there on the quest. And you're going to have some pretty upset players. So yeah, at this time, he, as you saw, he teleported away, and I thought he had teleported to a new location. Um, there are times where the Leshen will teleport away and just not pop back in after a couple seconds, just because there are some occasions where he just does that slowly. Uh, so you have to watch out for that. Um, I unfortunately fell for it, and so I lost time uh, on DPS because of it. Because I had opened up my map and started looking for him, in a different zone. Uh, So as you can see, I had thought I was far enough away from that attack. Unfortunately, I wasn't. Um, so another tidbit is the Ancient Leshen does have large attacks. So if you think you're far enough away, you're probably not, and should do another dodge roll away from the attack just in case, because because I didn't do that, and unfortunately I paid the price and losing almost half my health. So that's just another tidbit.
Team up. The Jaguars are gonna make a beeline for you now, so watch out.
So as you can see, the Ancient Leshen is again powering up for his ultimate attack, which is the what I've heard called the Nova, the Bird Nova. Sorry. Uh, and the best ways to just deal with it is to either flash him, Superman dive, or have the temporal mantle on. Um, though from personal experience, the temperamental is iffy. Sometimes attacks do manage to hit you, even though it's supposed to help, have you dodge out of the way, automatically dodge away from attacks. Uh, so I wouldn't rely on the temperamental to save you. So when you just see that happen, try to flash him or Superman dive away. And make sure if you try to do the Superman dive to not do it too early, because if you do, you will still die from the attack. It takes about 2 seconds from the moment he starts his attack, the build up to the actual attack. So the moment you see it, equip your weapon, run away, and dodge. All right. Now on to the build that I used for the Ancient Leshen event. It was the Geralt's full armor set with the Empress Axe sticks with a health regen augment on it. Uh, and then I had also had the health booster on, uh, just because it proved to be more useful than the Vitality Mantle, just because one hit your Vitality Mantle is done and over with. And it doesn't even matter if it was a weak hit, just like a pat on the shoulder from the pat on the back from the Ancient Leshen, your Vitality Mantle just was gone. So the health booster proved to be more of a use, especially for the team dynamic that you would have to go for, to especially for this event. And then the temporal mantle is very useful. Though through using this build, I didn't really have to use it all that much. I only used it mainly in the end, at the final stage where the going got tough, and where all sense of, yeah, we can do this, went flying out the window, and we're like, holy shit. Keep it together, guys. We can do this. Alright? And then into the decorations, I have a sharp jewel, 3 medicine jewels, 2 experts, and 3 criticals. And that will give me a grand total of 5 attack boost, 4 critical eye, max health boost, max recovery up, max recovery speed, max critical boost, max weakness exploit, max marathon runner, level 2 bombardier, protective polish, and razor sharp and slash spare shot. This build overall is more of a survival build, instead of going in for the big damage that most players would normally go for. This is to keep you in the game and keep you from carting. Alright? Which in this event is a big deal, especially when the monster can one-shot you left and right. So the extra health comes in handy. Uh, and as you saw, I did fairly well. I didn't cart at all. Um, there were tough situations, but with the health regen and max recovery speed, recovery up, it was easy to manage. Though yes, it got a little stressful at times, and I had to use health potions, but it was fairly easy to manage. Um, but yeah, that was the build, and I hope you had fun. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I hope to see you all next time. Thank you for your time. Talanash out.